Hello everyone, Jesse Webb, Traders Pro. Market conditions are moved back to mildly bullish in a bull market. We've had a little bit of a pause here. After this breakout, we'll see if we get another retest at these locations, and nothing overly concerning, but starting to see a few cracks in this trend. Certainly, momentum has pulled back this direction, back towards this hold range, this non-trending range. We are seeing overall breadth that's working pretty well here still. We've also seen buy-sell ratio, which is also kind of stagnant now, right back to 1. One other thing to look at here is if we take a look at the indexes tab and you go into the industrials, right here, you can see there's only 4 stocks still in that uptrend, in that buy range, and 18 now in that hold range. We're seeing a lot of these stocks that had been these strong uptrends starting to pause those uptrends. So now we want to watch to see if we get any reversal back down again. Here's Boeing, for example. Boeing has been kind of in this long sideways chop anyway, but that again, some potential things to be looking at if we're going to get a little bit more of a pause to this overall uptrend. Microsoft back to a hold. We're just seeing a lot of those right now. If we look at SPY, we see that pretty decent reversal candle right here in terms of it opened, it rallied all the way up, it attempted that rally, then it reversed back down to kind of create that upside down pattern, that upside down hammer pattern, or a topping tail bar pattern, which is a pretty bearish pattern, at least on a daily candle, to fill that gap and then reverse. So we may see a retest back down here of S&P 500. That wouldn't be overly surprising for some kind of a pullback or retest. Creating this sideways pattern may provide an opportunity for some more strength, we'll see how that goes this week. The overall muscle stock group, some interesting stocks in there today. Cooper Tire, auto industry, truck parts, starting an overall reversal back up again. Could have a counter trend and move higher off of this bounce right here. You see the breakout, the retracement, the support. We'll see if we get, it's not a really clean confirmation bar, but it has had strength in the past. You can see when it moves $6 to $20 in this last trend, we'll see if there's a lot of volatility right here, but we'll see if we get some continuation out of that overall trend. Come back here and go, the next stock on that list actually was NVIDIA. So NVIDIA has now moved from a hold back to a buy. It's right at the upper end of this trend. Obviously, if we go out to a 2-year chart, this thing's gone straight up for the last almost year, 6-8 months, and it's certainly due for a retracement, but it's still continuing to show strength just from the overall AI trend. It looks similar pattern to the S&P pattern yesterday, with a little bit of a topping tail bar happening here. It could retest, come back down and retest that support area. Interesting stock though for a watch list. And NVIDIA, TGLS, Technoglass, retail wholesale stock, nice looking pattern here with a retest, breakout and a retest. I talk about these often because they're quite strong patterns, and we see those as a really strong bottoming tail bar right there where it opened, traded lower, then rallied all the way back up to create that bottoming tail bar, or that hammer pattern, that hammer formation for TGLS. TGS, oil and energy, working on some support. We're seeing a lot of oil stocks start to really pop this past week. I'd keep a real close eye on oil at these levels, and I think we're seeing a shift back over into those kind of stocks again. We're seeing tankers, we're seeing oil, we're seeing transport type stocks starting to move again. So keep a close eye on those. That'll do it for today's update. Thanks everyone. Have a fantastic day today.